Cece!
You!
I'm super duper excited to have
I think we can do a better drum roll than
Yeah! Woo! Well, that's good. So, Cece, how you doing?
I am fantastic.
Unfortunately, Famous is not here today with us, so...
Fortunately, I am here.
Yeah. So happy to have you here. So, can you tell the listeners, what do you do? I know you're a singer, but like a lot of people don't know who you are and what you do in that. So, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi everyone, I am Cece and I am a Sierra Leonean singer, artist. I'm a Sierra Leonean Afro soul singer to be specific.
And when did you start singing?
I started singing when I was 5 years old, like in front of an audience when I was 5 years old. My older sister had like a variety show at her school, and then she took me there, and then she said, "Oh, my sister can sing," and da 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 da. And they're like, "Well, she's just a child," and they're like, "No, just put her on," and then they did. And then obviously I stole the crowd.
Yeah.
Killed it.
And how do you?
That's how it all started.
And how do you describe your style of music?
My style of music is Afro soul. It's a mixture of African and soul, and it's a fusion of the two. So my style of music is basically Afro soul.
Okay. You also had a song with Famous.
Oh yes,
which is ID.
I do.
Listen, I'm a big Famous crush right here. Unfortunately, he's not here today, but I'm so gutted. Like,
every radio show I've been to, and then it's a girl that is hosting the show. When we come to talk about that song, you can see the blush on their face, and they're like, "I'm a Famous crush. I have so much crush on Famous." Like, and that song is like, I wanted to sing that song, so it's okay. I'm used to it.
So how was it like working with Famous?
It was
the whole experience.
He's a super talented individual, and he has the patience to bring out the best in you, and I would always want to work with him because he knows what he's doing, and he's all about the music. It's not about just doing a song, it's about doing it correctly, and getting those pitch together, getting the song done, even if it takes him like 4 or 5 hours just to get that one line perfected, he does that. So to me, that's greatness, because it's art, because it's creating something from nothing and making it, perfecting it. So I respect him for that. And whenever we're in the studio together, we don't even eat. I think I do that with I think everybody I work with is the same thing, because in saying that, in all fairness, like everybody I work with, we go into a studio, we probably come out like 6 o'clock and realize we haven't even had a toilet break or lunch break or anything like that. But you don't even feel it, because it's the beauty about music. When you love what you do, you just do it.
Is it kind of bossy, or is it just like normal? It's just when I get things done, that's all.
He can get bossy. But in a good way, because bosses are not, meant to be mean people. He bosses you to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't want you to use that voice, or I don't want you to sing in that style.
Yeah.
But if I feel comfortable singing in that style, I might want to do it and just get it over and done with. And he'll be like, "No, can we just try it at least?" And then you see. So in that sense, yes, he does bosses me around sometimes in the studio.
Oh, wow.
So are you working on an album?
We're not working on an album, we're just working on an LP at the minute, just trying different sounds, and obviously it all has to have something to do with Afro Soul, but we're experimenting. If you can, notice with my recent single and all the other songs that I've done, it still has that element of Afro soul in it, but it's a different sound. So we're just working on an LP and recording. An album, obviously, at the end of the pipeline will come out, but now it's just working, just creating and making music.
Wow, that's nice. I would like to say, because your voice is so unique.
Thank you.
I remember when I was like with my cousin, and then we were actually like imitating how you actually sound. It's like, you know them I say opera kind of voice. I don't know. I'm not sure, but like it sounds so unique, which makes it really beautiful and nice to, you know, kind of listen to your music.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
I also heard that you've been involving in the charity work, which is raising money for the Street Child Foundation.
Yes.
Tell us what how did that went?
Well, that went great actually. The turnout and the support was amazing. Our Stibola, obviously, with Street Child did it, and the event was called Our Stibola. Everybody there were there for the purpose, and the purpose was to help and support and come together. And it was just a feeling that you cannot recreate. You have to be there to understand it. And I did my part, obviously, which is singing and performing and showing my support. And obviously, Lawal was there, as he was trying to say, I was there.
Oh, you put the house down. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was an amazing performance.
There was also the white people and stuff.
Of course. It was epic. Like everything I do in terms of music, I always try to give my best. I mean, I have a team of great people, from my vocals to my hair to, it might not seem like that, I hope it seems like that, to the clothes I wear, to a prep talk before I go out on stage. Like everything is designed by you know, a group of people. All I have to go, even the way I sing, it's like, okay, fine, you have the voice, but this is how I want you to deliver it today. So I have a great team, and I'm happy and feel blessed that I do.
To be honest, I kind of like your style, because whatever like you're wearing something, whether it's the trousers, you will always like put that little print, like you know, the African thing.
Yes, definitely.
Because I was going through your pictures, I was like, I'm kind of like impressed. I kind of like that. I like, you know, the way you represent yourself.
Yes.
And that's kind of like unique as well, because no one has actually done it before. What they have, but like you doing it.
Yes, and
making
like,
it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of cute.
Thank you. Like I said, if I look back to when I was performing with the likes of Emerson and Lawal, as you were mentioning today, my handler actually sent me a picture that they sent to him from a magazine for like, was it 10 years ago? Calabash magazine, like, I think it was like 10 years ago or something like that. I didn't even know that magazine exists, or I was in the magazine. I knew I was in then, but I forgot about it. Obviously, it's been like 10 years. And the picture, I was in this African attire. And I remember I actually had to take my mom's clothes and rip it apart and took it to a seamstress, said, can you sew me this African cloth? And they're like, yeah, and then they did it. So it dates back. It's been part of me. And like I said, my stylist, AC Peters, she knows what I want. You know, sometimes I don't even need to send her anything. She's just like, oh, I know you want this. And I was like, how'd you know? Get off my head. Like, you know. So, yeah. So, my African.
And that's always discussed it, because he told me, Jim Femme, because he's my guest co-host for today. He told me that you used to dance on stage for artists.
No, she danced for Emerson.
Well, I was dancing while performing. It was I wasn't a dancer. No.
But to be honest, that's how people started anyways.
Yeah.
So when did you make your entrance into the industry?
It was then. I think it was then. My first performance as a Sierra Leonean artist was with Emerson.
Okay.
In the UK. I think that's my first performance as a Sierra Leonean artist, actually.
Definitely.
Was with Emerson. Because I sing. I used to be in a fancy county choir, and everybody knew I was into performances and everything. And then this opportunity came up, and they were like, oh, we need a Sierra Leonean girl that can sing, and here's me thinking I'm actually going to sing, and I went there and then the mic was off, and then anyway, let's not go there.
She was twerking. She was twerking.
I was not twerking.
I was miming like.
I was performing. Okay, I was performing. Performance is art.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amen.
All right. Okay. So since this is the switch, it's all about life experiences, and you know, what has been like your biggest tremendous switch in life?
Highlight.
Oh,
It's
biggest
Lawal.
highlight.
It's
What?
Lawal.
What did you say?
Meeting Lawal.
Meeting Lawal. It probably is. I swear, he changed my life. You know, when somebody changes your life, he's one of the people that say yes. He's probably
So
is.
is it like a manager or assistant,
Yeah,
advisor? Who is
No,
it?
yeah, Lawal, who
Yes.
are
Who
you?
are you? Can you introduce yourself?
Can you
please?
introduce yourself, please?
Let's do some drum noise.
Oh man. How am I going to see?
Go on then.
You have your own mic, sir.
Oh boy. Oh man. I would say a family friend, not a manager. A family friend. I think we're family because manager becomes family and stuff. Manager, I would say the manager would be Nick Asgil is the manager.
Yeah.
But with me, I'm like a protector. Make sure she do the right thing.
Aww.
That's what
That
I'm
is so
doing.
sweet.
Yeah. That's
See,
me.
I told you I have a great team.
Yeah.
I
So,
told
how do you
you.
part of that team?
You're more than welcome.
We're all part of this team.
Yeah, easy.
Cece.
No, we're
You
we're
are.
Team Sierra Leone here.
Exactly.
It's about
It's
it's
all
the
one
movement.
of
It's the
us
movement.
pushing.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because even me being here and you giving me this opportunity to be here, I feel like
I'm
you're
happy.
part
I'm
of,
so like,
you know, you're part of the team.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Just need to put G
Team
on
SL.
replay.
You're the voice. You got the
I'm
power.
not-
You got
I
the
don't have a power,
tools.
no.
You got the
Just
tools
put that
right
someone
now.
replay you on the team.
All right. So when we come back, I have a game called Would You Rather. So I'm gonna be asking you just random question, and then you have to pick the best possible answer.
Please don't ask me anything about Lawal.
Oh God.
No, it's not. No.
No.
It's totally a different scenario. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for more.
Fatal attraction in the air. I feel your connection, have no fear. You walk into my direction. Sexual eruption is what I feel. You see what you like, so I turn on my sexy. I dance how you like, I know you like it. Now I'm dancing with you. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, oh, oh. Tonight, taking over, you like, can come over. Tonight, taking over, you like, can come over. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo. Yeah, yeah, yo, oh, oh. Tonight, taking over, you like, can come over. Tonight, taking over, you like, can come over. I like waiting me, I see. For but today, nothing go be. Close my eyes and feel your heartbeat. Bobolina will let you muli mula musoso. Bobolina will let you muli mula musoso. Yeah yo, yeah yo. Yeah yo, yeah yo. Oh oh, tonight taking over your life. you like.